Hello and welcome back to Grumble Plays, a new Let's Play series now in its second season. Episodes coming out every Sunday on early access for patrons and supporters, and now, if you've just wandered in off anywhere, live for everyone. We're playing Dishonored 2, we're on episode 3, Edge of the World, and what's the plan, Stan? I'll tell you. We're going to the Addermire Institute to see a good doctor about a violent serial killer. Of course, we're doing this wearing the appropriate attire. And, also, I've cranked up the resolution on this to suit my new monitor, so now there are 3 times as many pixels as there were in the first 2 episodes, so hopefully everything is going to be so crisp. Let's see if we can get Emily some apples equally as crisp for lunch. Let's go. I went and took some capture in the meantime, so I'm going to have to pick and choose my save slots. There we go. And it's right into it. The Good Doctor. Eliminate the crown killer who's been murdering your enemies to make you look guilty. Find your old ally, Anton Sokolov, last seen being carried toward Addermire. Alexandra Hypatia, who runs the place, should know more.
The Addermire Institute of Infectious Disease. Alexandria Hypatia, chief alchemist. Once it was a solarium for recuperating aristocrats. Now it's a place of alchemical study. The crown killer's taking lives in my name and has to be stopped. It's my hope that Hypatia can explain. They say she's brilliant and altruistic. Well respected across Zirconos.
So, at the end of the last episode, we hopped into this rail carriage to carry us across the bay toward Addermire Institute. And this is where we are arriving now, with a beautiful view. So, immediately, we are in hostile territory. Clockwork soldiers sold at auction. Of course. Whoop. Addermire, if you want to be... Wow, that is what in German we call a Schnake. That's incredibly persistently Schnarking Gnats. There we go. Addermire, if you want to take your time and if you want to be thorough, takes quite a while. And as you can see behind me, sun's already down. So I might record this in 2 parts. So, you know, don't worry if I look different later. But I think I'll recognize this. I'll record the second part of this tomorrow. Because I've got stuff going on. You know? And the sun sets early, still, in these parts. Oh. You see nothing.
It's odd, but he keeps an eye on Addermire.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on. After last night, I'm sure of that. I saw something. Whatever I saw, it didn't move like a person.
Before I got transferred to Addermire, I saw one of the Crown Killer crime scenes. Whoever tore that old couple apart, they were enjoying it.
So what do you think, then?
I don't know. Coming back at dawn, smudges of blood on the windows. I don't know what to think. Maybe the Duke found some new bear or ape from Pandysia. Keeps me up at night just thinking about it.
Sure. Sure, a bear. Or an ape. That's definitely what we're looking at. Especially one that you can apparently give directions. I mean, to be fair, not that, no. Oh, you got Shankers too.
Shankers.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. I mean, you know, not that, you know, poor animals haven't been used. Oh, is he gonna turn around? He is gonna.
Quest for new boots and what I get.
There you go. Not that poor animals haven't been used to murder people. At least in fiction. I'm not an expert on the true crime of it all. Oh, what's that? I wonder, can one get over there?
I miss being dry and warm.
Oh, yeah, buddy, don't we all? I don't... Have I ever gone into this? I can't remember. Boop. Okay, don't drown. Don't drown, Emily. Ooh. Coin. And a pear. Oh. Anything else? No. Oh. If that's the case, let's get the heckin' out of here. Sneaking, sneaking, sneaking.
My shift. Then I can go home with my feet up.
You deserve it. Or do you? Also, I don't know why I did the sneakin', 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 sning thing to the tune of gimme, gimme, gimme a man after midnight, but that's canon now, so Emily just singing ABBA to herself while she's sneaking in there. I mean, Corvo's a fan, probs.
This part of the facility's been abandoned for a while.
Mm-hmm. And there's loads of stuff. No, we will not be eating the jellied eels unless we have to. Not that desperate. Why, thank you. Nor will we be eating the rotten pear. We have some standards, thanks. Ooh, stun mine. Don't mind if I do. Stuff. More jellied eels. Dried bloodfly husk, eh? Been in there. Well. Now we have a map. Gently, Emily, gently. Alright. Everyone be cool over here, huh?
Here for months. You know Dr. Hypatia's office is off limits to you.
I'm begging you. It would only take a few hours for Dr. Hypatia to see them. My 7-year-old broke her leg carrying water down to the miners. And my 3-year-old has been coughing dust for weeks. His skin is so pale. He's gray. I could bring them here.
I am very sorry, but there's nothing I can do. Dr. Hypatia doesn't accept patients anymore, and the Institute is under the Grand Guard Authority. Apparently, you can't be trusted to do your job without creating problems.
Please, I can't lose another child. Where is Dr. Hypatia?
Lock her up until further notice.
What? No! My children need me! Let me go!
That's what you call locking up? Or she's just lying there, unconscious. Thick bags.
I gotta keep my mind on my duties. Forget about that kiss. That kiss.
Tell us more, officer. Wait, no, the guys in red are officers, but still. Tell us more, guardsmen.
Someone just heard a dog bark or something. Of course, now we're all on edge.
Oh yeah, woof woof. Alright. Put that over there. Because tripping over those is not fun. I mean, yeah, we'll go to known. I'm hearing a lot of chatter down here. Let's see. How far away are we from Domino? Okay, we need one more rune. There are plenty in this place. One.
The power seems to have gone out.
Oh,
What's going on? Really go for a whiskey.
Huh.
Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks.
stay calm, lads. I mean, they can't get up here, so...
I wonder what I'm dealing with.
Nothing. So much stuff going on in here. Boop.
Imagine that. It feels heavy. Hard to get a good lungful.
Almost fell off the goddamn thing.
Huh?
Stop it. I'm crouched and everything.
I wonder who that was.
Woof? Alright, come on everybody. Let's do that
Blue-jawed hagfish. River crust.
again. Okay, so... Nope, no thunder.
Something's gotta give.
Okay, so you... Let's get ourselves back up here. And breathe. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. Oh! Boys, please. Well, I mean... half the fun of any Dishonored game is to leave people in mildly compromising situations. Ramirez. The squad got together and decided not to kill the lab dogs like you ordered. I know it's too late for them and that they'll die anyway, but even getting close to them is risky. Also, what are we supposed to do with the carcasses? They'll attract blood flies before the next shift is over. Speaking of which, can't the Duke send another crew to flash smoke the blood fly infestation? It's bigger every day. I know the doctors here use blood flies to make Addermire solution. Why can't they invent an elixir made from field mice instead? I'm sure it would sell better with a cute little mouse on the label instead of a disgusting insect. Okay? I mean, you know, not killing the dogs? Yes. Requesting another crew? Yes, absolutely. Telling the doctors how to do their jobs? Again, playing this game in a pandemic. Right, kids, you go on snoring. You're all good. You're all fine. Right. You, I'm carrying somewhere else. Because you deserve better than waking up next to those louts. Alrighty. Let's see, was there anything else up there? That is where we want to be. Spin the globe.
The Duke of Sarkonos.
Indeed. Alright. Get the painting. one's coming down.
Alright, here we go.
I think.
Pissing critters. Kiss the outsider's balls for luck.
No,
I'm
don't.
bored. No, no, no! Come on, come on, come on.
Isn't there? Oh, he's not coming down yet. Okay. Oh, maybe he was already downstairs.
Nerves are shot. Something unsavory going on. I'm getting good trouble.
Yep, you
Clearly,
go do
Dr.
that.
Hypatia's not seeing patients anymore.
Nope.
Still alive and up.
Leave the dogs alone. Don't rile them up. Okay. Okay, there is a way to choke them out. There you go. Because he wakes up a lot while you're stealing stuff. Journal. Unsent ladder. Pouches. Can't carry more grenades anyway. Oh. Well, he's busy with the dogs. I'm far enough away that the dogs can't smell me. Which is how we like it. Don't smell me, puppies. If I had the bone charm yet that makes the white wolfhounds not attack me, then I would let them out. Because they're not pawing at the glass to play with that guy. They're pawing at the glass to tenderize his flesh. Let's see, let's go and pick that thing up. Leave them alone. Okay, tell you what. Do I not? Did I turn the HUD off again? Yeah, I did. I turned something off to... for capture, so there we go.
Still alive and up.
Come on, leave them alone. Oh, whoops. I did not realize that. Oh god, are they eating him? Okay. Well, that was just the one. There were sleep darts in the foyer. Okay, we're good. I did forget that knocking him out with a sleep dart does make him break the glass, so at least one of the hounds gets out. But as long as it's just the one, then we are absolutely fine. Right, you two. There's two out there, or at least one. I think there's two. I'm gonna get to later. Keep the elevator between us and those two guys. Sir, keep sawing. Don't turn around. There we go. Right. Quick check. Let me just see. Are there any weird artifacts? Okay.
He tugged on it lightly, never so slightly. Hair feels heavy, which is hard to get a good lung full.
I'm so glad. Alright, all of you, stay cool. Thank you.
Damn it, I need to pee.
Well then go, buddy. Bonk. No one's stopping ya. Sir, everything's alright. Boop. Don't even need it. I mean, that just looks bad. That just looks bad. You know? Nothing at the desk. Fine. Let's go look at this lovely painting of the place. And then let us get some lovely domino. So for now we can only link 2. But next upgrade we will be able to link 3. Oh, tell you what, while I'm housekeeping, I'm gonna sacrifice some bone shrooms I'm not using. Boop. So we don't have anything interesting to craft yet, but soon. Alright, there's a dude in there. Now, Domino is very, very handy. But the thing is that the guards in this game, if there is a whiskey bottle or, you know, flammable rum, anything within a mile, let's call it a country mile, if there is one in the vicinity, as they're falling unconscious, they will walk towards it and throw themselves on it, so that even if you just wanted to put them to sleep, they will burn to a crisp. So that is my challenge here, as I try. Oop, no, you see absolutely nothing. Uh-oh. So, you know, that is the challenge. Come on. Come on. So while I hadn't planned it like that, that was actually perfect. And I will tell you for why. Okay, you're both unconscious, not dead. Excellent. Even though you fell down some stairs. Boys, I am very grateful, because that does not always go so smoothly. That's not nice. I will tell you for why. Because of this. So, if you just domino them together and sleep dart them from the bottom of the stairs, guess what happens? Yeah. Yep. And I just, you know, I just wanted to avoid that today. It's a fun experiment, not gonna lie. But, you know, it's not always great. Right, so patients at Addermire, you know, enjoy sunlight treatments out on the big terrace, but there's also tanning boxes. Just, you know, not necessarily to work on your tan, but basically, hold on. No, I lean this way. What you see behind me there is a daylight lamp, or as we call it, the sad lamp. For those of us, you know, living with and afflicted by seasonal affective disorder, which for me has worsened, both for, you know, effects of pandemic and being under, you know, constant stress, but also just because this winter has been incredibly gray and dark here in northern Germany, and yeah, so I've run so much out of energy that I decided I'm gonna get myself a sad lamp, and it's really actually helping. So if that's something you're thinking about, I can definitely recommend it. And of course here in Addermire, it's, you know, just the general, you know, good effects of, you know, sea air, fresh air, salty air, and sunlight. Last entry in the matron's diary. I've been dismissed. Dismissed. That's how they put it. Like I just brought the tea and I could take my leave. And me, the fool, thinking I'm getting an afternoon off for a change, I says, "Grand, I'll see you early in the morning." Oh, my face turned a shade of crimson when they said I was never to return. Never. No explanation, and I'm not even allowed to see the good doctor. I must have done something awful to deserve such ill treatment, But what? Didn't I always support Hypatia? Didn't I do all she asked? I was her other set of hands, her own words. I've been trying to recall what it was I could have done that was so wrong. I did leave that vial of medicine on the counter, and it got spoiled. But that was over a month ago, and Hypatia didn't seem the least upset by it. Now I think she must have been ever so disappointed in me, but perhaps was too sweet to say anything to my face about it. All that work left to do, I'm too distraught to write anything more. So yeah, so that's the matron's final entry. And this is the low chaos version of it. If you've not played this game and you're unfamiliar, but you know the effects of high chaos. Like, if you kill a lot of people during the first game, the rats would have more bodies to feast on, so the rat plague would get worse. And here, if you kill more people, the blood flies have more breeding ground. And things just, generally the world gets even more dystopian. So if you play High Chaos, then you find the matron in this office hanging, I guess, from the ceiling fan. Because, she'll have hanged herself for the aforementioned reasons, and this entire office will be filled with bloodfly nests. It is gruesome when you find her in here. Genuinely, absolutely gruesome. We can't go on there yet.
In Hypatia's office.
Which is upstairs.
You make sure she's done. I think you'll never leave Addermire. Remember that.
Sir, it's just that the other night she went missing, and I still don't see how she got out.
Maybe we're not clear on this, Corporal. In case anyone asks, the good doctor never leaves the grounds unless it's on official business for the Duke. Got it?
I think I understand, sir.
Yeah, you better. Off he goes.
Damn it. I need to pee.
I'm not sure there's a bathroom up there. Unless we're calling, going to the bathroom, peeing off the edge. Righto. Ooh, grapes. Janitor Hamilton. That's a note to remember for later. Right, so it's not just that the blood flies can turn people into, to nest keepers and turn bodies into, nest breeding ground, but their sting infects you with blood fly fever. And there seems to be a new, even more vicious strain of it, and she's working on, at least either a remedy or, going so far as finding a cure. And, in order to do the research, they need to, use blood flies to analyze the venom and then find an antidote, basically. And Addermire's solution is there to, at least mitigate the effects until she can figure out how to actually cure blood fly fever. She's also working on other treatments, as we'll find out later in the game. But, Sokolov in the first game was experimenting on red plague victims, you know, telling them, you can look at it as a white lie. I look at it more as a really bald-faced lie. You know, telling them that, you know, he was treating them to, you know, find a cure for them, the test subjects, but...
Grand Guard personnel, remember, the back dock is restricted to shift changes and watchtower operations.
But he knew that they were going to die. So, and Hypatia not wanting to do that, you know, and being the good doctor, perhaps you can see where this is going?
Alexandria Hypatia.
Here's her degree from the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Should be signed. Let's see if there's a signature down there. Oh, so she got it in 1838. That's only... Well, that's about... well, almost 2 years after Jessamine died. So, pretty quick after that. Let's see. And this was awarded by Luca's father, Theodanis, in 1847. So it's not that recent that Theodanis died and Luca took over.
A rubber stamp. I should have taken all my paperwork more seriously.
Yeah. Fun fact, when you're in high chaos and you look at this, then something rubber stamping all the death warrants of my enemies. So, you know. Taking that. Huh. Luca just overstepping boundaries. It's like a superpower. Indulge me.
The blackouts are worse, and my dreams have taken a turn towards the disturbing. Even rest eludes me. Duke Bell seemed overprotective at first, but increasingly, I'm a prisoner in my own lab. The soldiers stationed here leave me alone, but even then I feel like I'm being watched. What really saddens me is the loss of my work. I've always thrived on my connection to the people who need me the most. The workers and their families. Each time I hear there's been an outbreak of some fever or some new condition among the miners, it pains me that I am not with them, working to ease their suffering.
Here we hear about it as well. Hypatia is working on a cure of a lung disease that afflicts miners, because the dust in the mine, you know, it's silver dust and it's highly toxic. And she's working to help them as well. It's basically, I'm not sure if it's called that in the game as well, but it's basically black lung. Let's disarm that tripwire. Can I let that? There we go. There we go. We can't get in there yet, but you know, just doing some housekeeping. All right. Where is our friend? Let's get up high first. There he is. Boop. Okay, you know, Let's get behind him, not pick him up. There we go. Good night. Sleep tight. And oh look. What have we here? People love just, giving each other little, little void trinkets. And because those not connected to the void, can't cope with what it does to them, they have a habit of going a bit nuts. So more than one of the patients in this place were here because of delusions, all of that good stuff. Alright. I have Far Reach upgraded, so I could just reach the runes off of the shrine, which is how I usually, on replays, spare myself floaty whale Satan, but, I'm not just doing this for myself, I'm doing this for you. So, let's have a chat.
I so enjoy watching history warp as words pass from the lips of one to the ears of another. Imperfectly formed, half understood, poorly remembered. In the years to come, the story of the Crown Killer will be twisted and bent, hammered like soft metal. By some accounts, a monster that had to be put down. By others, a victim of treachery, preserved because in the end, you found another way. But you'll always remember the truth, won't you? Your truth, at least.
Cryptic little shit. Right. Alright, where? Oh, of course. Stuff up there. Leech cuts. I'm not sure that that's one that I'll need. No. So, that's fine. Though I'm not sure that do we learn the trait? No, the trait can't be learned. But we don't need it. And I like not having to scroll my way through a long list of bone charms. So, that'll do me. Here's another lovely little secret. Let's call the elevator. Anyone alerted? Nope. We're good. Alrighty. Let's see. Now, whoops. Was that here? Oh, no. Wrong corner. Wrong corner of the building. Oh, right, we're not. Silly. We weren't even on the highest building. Let's see, is it this way? Boop. Yes, there we are. Now, there's an achievement for jumping off the highest point of Addermire, which is this. But landing on top of someone negates the fall damage, so you can walk away unscathed, which is the far cooler version of doing it. And I will be giving myself a cheeky little save. Let's see, we could try that guy, or we can try this guy, as long as neither of them can see each other. So him standing over there is actually a bit of a gift. Alright. Wish me luck. Oh. There we go, and let's get over here before the other guy starts asking any questions. So that's how that works. Ugh. I've done it many times and my knees still go funny because I've got vertigo, like in real life and in games, which is why I can't play VR. So, oh, there's now another dog. Go back in. Another secret. And so many lovely things to find. Can you imagine? Vera Moray was here in 1810. That is 27 years before the events of the first game. A little bit of backstory on her. On that expedition, she contracted something. Namely an obsession with the void and the outsider. He marked her on one of those expeditions. And that's how she went a bit funny. So that's Granny Rag's origin story for you. And 1810 is clearly, before Hypatia took over this place, because she's been sent to the critical observation area getting cold showers every 3 hours. I mean, that's a lovely rhyme, but that's also horrible. Ooh, here's a diary. Oh, yes, she's got it. It says that the mark on my hand is just a tattoo or blemish from birth, and that the black-eyed boy is only in my head. Yep. I think I could stuff a whale under my jacket and dance the gavotte and they'd never notice. Or my dreary old husband. Mumble appearances and whatnot. Yeah, so she brought stuff back from Pandacia. And I stopped trying to bite the attendants. Yeah, if you want to get out of there, that might be the way. Oh, look, and there's an old Sokolov self-portrait just sitting down here. And we ate it, and we got coin. So yeah, as far as I know, dear old Vera murdered that husband of hers. Because the husband she actually wants is the outsider. Let's put it that way, he's not a fan. But that's because the outsider has a way of, you know, picking people up and giving them these powers, and then when they're, you know, not doing what he thought he would, or going off the rails, or, you know, just if they're not interesting anymore, he has a way of abandoning them. Which, you know, they generally find not cool. There he is. Oop.
This door was supposed to be closed.
Uh-oh.
I'm not in the mood. Show yourself.
Nope. Absolutely shan't. I panicked. I shouldn't have run there. But that's okay. I'll be fine. Let's see. Come on, turn around, walk away.
I'll have a look around.
Oh.
I wonder who that was.
Not me. Where are you? Let's see if I can shoot you through here. Oh no, you'll just tumble into the whiskey, won't you? Nope. You're not burning to a crisp on my watch. That's fine. Oh. Open the door, close the door. Right. Oh, I've deprived you now of some pretty mean dialogue about that guy.
Puts on those boots, sees the surprise I left for him. Idiot. Oh, the look on his face. Well, who was he expecting? The Empress? What a fool. Worst assignment ever. Nothing ever happens.
Grand Guard personnel. Anyone caught taking medicinal supplies will be written up and fined.
Was that eventful enough for you? Because we can make stuff happen. Bartholomeus Vasco. I fear we will miss the little half day off we discussed next month for certain. They are working themselves ragged. Oh, certainly Hypatia is. She's not, you know, Hypatia's not. You know, I don't think she's the most horrible boss to work for. Ooh, I need Vasco's lab key, do I? You know, she's driving herself pretty hard, and when you're working with someone like that, it's, you know, not really gonna take a lot of breaks yourself. Come on. Yeah, look, you're getting smashed. I should actually still smash the ones downstairs, but then the dogs will hear me. Alright.
Why? They have to know something.
Here's himself.
You're Hamilton? Why did they lock you up? You know something?
I swear, I know what I saw. Hooded. I just caught a glimpse. So much hate in the eyes. As if the world needed more of that. I'm not seeing things. I hope they didn't steal my notes. I need to go back to my room. They took my key. I thought I could... I don't know. What a fool I was.
What were you trying to do, Hamilton, huh?
I need to go back to my room. They took my key.
So, he saw something. And they've been putting the fear of God into him. Trying to, you know, persuade him that he didn't really see what he did. Because that's what they're like. And that, whoops, that through there is where we started this whole thing. Always close the doors after yourselves. You go on sleeping. It's all fine. There's a bunch of dudes out there. Let's see. Is there anything else on this level? No. Still a rune down there, bone charm down there, and a corrupt bone charm down there. Oh, actually, is this where they were playing cards? No, it was here. We can now remove this fire hazard from the equation.
It's infested.
Sure is. By tossing it at this thing. Thanks for the rune. That's the schedule for the tanning beds. Come on. Oh, I'm too short. How about now? There we go. I'm not sure if it has like a huge effect on the world. If you... Oh! Goodness me. Uh-oh. Goodness me. That was a lot. Come on, Emily. I'm not sure if it has a huge effect on the world if you're, you know, if you just destroy, like, all the gaggles like I did down at the lab. If you get, like, all the gaggles of blood flies, but I don't think it helps. Because, you know, that's not necessarily what's going to have a huge impact on your, you know, on your chaos level or on the world, but, you know. I like to think that, you know, karmically, we're doing something right. And, yeah, this is, you know, this is how you get to Hypatia, through what used to be a treatment room completely infested. Which is, I think, a lovely little metaphor for, you know, the sickness at the heart of Addermire. You know, and just how deep the rot sits, you know, in Karnak and in Serkonos as well, how deep Luca has let it get. Because, you know, it is at the heart of it, and this is, Hypatia's lab is the heart of Addermire, and it's surrounded by death. And it's just incredibly effective at imparting you with a huge sense of unease, especially, you know, having found all those notes about Hypatia, you know, and from Hypatia as well, where, you know, she shows herself to be kind, where she's described as kind, and then, you know, you get here and you find this, you know, which is, you know, not the work of a healthy mind. You know.
Reminds me of natural philosophy lessons from Anton and Piero.
You know, know, and she's just...
I've gotten something under my fingernails again. What was I working with? Iodine, perhaps?
Yeah, let's call it iodine.
Are you a patient of mine? I'm sorry. I should know that.
I'm here to ask you about something.
Do you cover your face because you were hurt? The afflictions we treat here are more common than anyone likes to admit.
I'm not here for treatment. I'm looking for Anton Sokolov.
Sokolov? Yes, he was here for a short time, but she took him away to see Kirin Jindosh. Do you hear something?
What about the Crown Killer? The patient of yours?
The Crown Killer? That name came from the newspapers. I'm afraid I don't... Oh yes, the murders. I was in Dunwall, studying diseases found among whaling crews. Wait, did someone just call me? I've been forgetting things. The Crown Killer is an interesting case. I feel almost sure I could help with that. It's just, I used to do such good work, and now my memory is failing me. Who is that calling me? Excuse me. We don't get visitors very often. Only one recently. Oh, who was it? I forget. Are you with the Grand Guard?
No, promise.
You know, I thought the Duke stationed the Grand Guard here to protect me. Now I'm not so sure. I assume you know what you're looking for. Let me know if you need anything. Excuse me. There's something that demands my attention.
Same.
I didn't used to lose things like this. A disease of the memory, perhaps. A common affliction for the gifted. Something is terribly wrong. But I can't put my finger on it.
So, how about
she would say about this?
This. What if I showed you
I can hear her whispering
this?
from down in a well. Somewhere.
Lovely, isn't it?
Terrible killings. So much blood. So much meat. Why are you so damn timid? You little mouse.
And why is there a whaler blade?
I would take hold of your tongue and pull it from your head if I could.
Sticking out of that Dunwall map. So these notes go to Hypatia.
Oh, the next one. I'll save her. Drive nails between his toes.
But someone else knows what to do with those instructions.
You did well.
Now there's an idea. An elixir.
The old man is with Kirin Jindosh, who's prying him apart. Digging out all his secrets, adding Sokolov's knowledge to his own. Who knows what wonders of natural philosophy Jindosh Dosh will reveal in future days. But it's time for you to come out once again. Time to play.
Maggots whirling
We have need
around
for your
underneath.
special talents. The good doctor's due for a trip to Dunwall because Ichabod Boyle is next on the list. Make haste and make this one messy. Give the newspapers something to write about and give the people of the Empire fodder for their nightmares.
And of course, she's happy to oblige. Let's see, I'll destroy that later. Oh, look! It's one of the meatheads.
Are you all right?
Dr. Hypatia did this. She's the crown killer. But she's not herself. She developed a serum trying to help the miners. The first version caused horrible changes to her mind. It's too late for me, but maybe you can still save her. She's a good person.
What can I do?
In my safe, in disease treatment, you'll figure out how to make the counter serum help her. The safe code is 551.
Squeak!
I've always wondered what your flesh tastes like, my dear assistant.
Well, that ain't good. So, basically...
She's gone. What happened?
Hypatia is now... on the prowl. Oh yeah, she's upstairs. So we have to be careful. Because we do not want to get spotted on our way out. She does.
I hate the smell in here.
Oh god.
Sickness, weakness, fear.
She. Oh god, is she in here? Ooh. I mean, she can't follow you out of here, I'm pretty sure, but ooh. It's not nice. It's not nice. So, what I was hinting at earlier was that, you know, not wanting to experiment on, you know, innocent people. Oh, you didn't eat her, did you? No, good. Whew. Stay away from them. I told you.
Let's see what's in here.
You know, not wanting to just experiment on people, either blood fly fever victims or, in this case, oops, people who suffer from that lung disease. She's been testing, let's see, do we need, no. She's been testing that serum on herself in all her altruism, and it did not go well. It did not go well at all. Alexandria's new serum must never leave Addermire and no one must ever know of our failure. We tested it on ourselves, which we often do, in fractional doses. That night was sheer horror. So Vasco experienced it too. So he was in a frenzy as well, but you know, he did feel better. But, you know, somehow, you know, that gift, this better not awaken something in me. It did shift her, and Alexandria was alarmed when Vasco suggested that she might have, you know, used the serum again. But, you know, that's because she doesn't remember a lot of what Grim Alex does.
I finally understand it. There's a part of Hypatia that she doesn't even know about. It's always there, riding along in her mind, takes over and forces her to use more of the original serum with some regularity. The Duke keeps her here and, if I'm right, sends her out on diabolical assignments. Hypatia is the one the newspapers are calling the Crown Killer. She leaves and comes back, leaving bloody footprints. But there's a cure, a counter serum. I'll try to administer it once I get my notes from the safe in disease treatment. Hello? Oh, Alexandria. I was just... No. It's you.
Yes, Vasco, my love. You're found out, and now we have some experiments to conduct. Come, I'll make you comfortable.
No!
So, I'm never quite sure whether, like, Grim Alex calling him, like, my love is, you know, just, you know, another of Grim Alex's perversions. But, you know, that note that we found with, like, the half day off that we talked about, I think they were in a relationship and they were, you know, just trying to, you know, maybe have some time off together. So handily, there being dead bodies everywhere. That looks like a nest keeper.
Disgusting.
Yup.
Something's missing.
I'll pop that in. And then turn on the burner.
For her sake, I hope this works.
So do we all. Whoops. No sliding into the stairs, Emily. see, where is she? Oh, she's downstairs, but she does jump up. And one time I played this and I was sitting up here on the banister trying to get, you know, the drop on her. And she looked up and lunged at me. It was nightmarish, honestly.
Oh, I'm going to have fun.
I really wish you didn't. Really wish you didn't say those things. Okay, I'm not sure if I can get the drop on her. Like jumping. Okay, let's go up here.
I was only so big. I'll catch you.
Yeah, and you're just circling your lab. Come on. Walk away from that slab a little bit.
Those... No, no, no! Not back to sleep! I won't go. I won't give it back!
Oh wow, she's blinking, but she's just lying there. Okay, come on. Let's help her.
Dr. Hypatia?
Yes. I'm sorry. Something's not right with me. Maybe I contracted something working with infectious samples.
No. Someone was poisoning you. But you should be better now. I found some alchemical notes and made a counter serum.
Poisoning me?
Don't worry. I'm gonna take care of it. If you need a place to lay low for a few days, come find us. I'm staying with an ally on a boat called the Dreadful Whale.
I need to lie down. Maybe a break from work is in order. A few weeks. I don't feel well. But my head is clearer than it has been in months. Thank you for seeing to me. I haven't been well. I need rest.
Yeah, you do. Sadly, there's no way to help Vasco. I'm not sure if in... Awoo! Hi! I'm not sure if in High Chaos he's already dead. Or if, you know, if you alert her when you're back there, before you've talked to him, then yeah, you can find this note and there's the code in there. Oh, and they're both just blaming themselves. Whoop. Come on. Hi. I know. Hi, buddy. Hi. Yeah, you hold on. Look, there's some toe beans. Some beans. Hi. Wanna purr? Wanna do a little purr? Yeah. Okay, come on. Hi. No. Just wanna sit on my arm, huh? Yeah. Ow! There you go. Scram. And I'm just covered in fur. Oh my god, and the entire time we've just been staring at Vasco's dead body. Sorry, everybody. The miracles of playing Dishonored a lot, and the sight of that not really phasing you. Oh, here's another lovely entry in the series of Grim Alex.
I come and I go, putting Hypatia to sleep as I want. But even when she's awake, I'm with her, looking out through her eyes. My cold, dry sister. She saves her love for the sooted workers, suffocating deep down in the mines. For the children in hovels at the edge of the city. Cursed with short, nasty lives. And for Vasco, her trusted assistant, missing now for months. Wherever did he go, dear sister? I long to take him apart, to roll in the mess, rutting against his slippery skull, driving myself against his red fever. In time, good Vasco. In time.
I mean, if he was missing and just lying there, and, you know, Alexandria had no idea. Okay, also, correction, I think they, you know, I think they could have been in a relationship, and, you know, considering how devoted he was, I'm kind of thinking Vasco had some unacknowledged feelings, but, you know, yeah. Yeah, I think, you know, Grim Alex is sort of the, not just, you know, the monster within, but also, you know, like those desires that Hypatia may have, you know, just not allowed herself. And sort of, you know, driven them, you know, back into her mind. Because she saved her love for the miners. Yeah, so. Guessing the line should be they could have been in a relationship. If Hypatia had allowed herself, and now, well. No, that's not happening. Can I get up there?
Tell me what you think of me.
Well done, bud.
Sure, he knows how to talk with the boss. What a lick spittle.
Alrighty.
No, too far away.
Okay. Here's something mean that you absolutely shouldn't do. But that's very, very funny. So
We were born to be bored.
we gave ourselves a save.
For us, it's a curse.
Whee! Oh. They didn't go flying as well as they usually do. Let's see about that.
Might have been a few minutes of excitement. At least we're not down in the mines, I suppose. We were born to be.
What were you looking for?
Parents before us.
Oh, were they trying to... Oh. I think they were trying to get an eye line on the palace. You know, with all those orgies. Yeah, but it's... Oh, they've won it off. But, you know, it's too far away. It's too far away.
At least we're not down in the mine.
Alright, cook it. Whee! Oh, much better. Much better. Hi, lads. Oh. Ah, they do go flying, don't they? And this, during a stealth run, is what quick save is for. Just so you can do some dumb stuff. I tell you what, we'll be fine. We'll be fine, we'll be fine.
Isn't it laundry day yet? Gotta be soon. Can't stand my own stench.
What am I, like a stocking without a leg? That's what. Nothing. Worse than nothing.
Don't be so down on yourselves. Lads. You deserve better, honestly. Alright, where's the guy who's usually here? There he is. There you go. Aha. An entire hand of plantains. Jeez. Wait, aha. Knew there was something. Oh. Nothing else to take. Don't need bolts. Don't use them. Right. Now here is where we were. Let's see, do we have a line from here to Hamilton? No, we don't. Boop. The joys of now being able to run, because there's no one home.
There are so many skilled craftsmen across the Empire.
Yep. Oh, can't even carry more stun mines. Rude. Right.
Personnel.
So Hamilton saw something, namely all of that, a hooded creature dragging some bloody thing along the corridor. So Hypatia was acting sus, Vasco was acting sus.
Ship change is at midnight. Miss the boat and you get another ship without pay.
He wasn't a huge fan of the Grand Guard lurking around either. So, you know, Vasco's plan was to set some traps and try and capture the Crown Killer himself. Obviously. Anywho. So now we know what was up with Hamilton. We've been We've been in the Forgotten Basement. Or the flooded basement anyhow. Whoop. Oh. Going the wrong way, were we? That's fine. And now... all that remains... is actually... a quick trip to the kitchen. And whoop, disabling that watchtower.
That's the watchtower.
Now, who wants to bet? If we just...
Happened here in the last 5 years and in all the years of my life before that. I know that much.
Did I close my locker before coming out? Last time I left it open, someone left a hagfish in my jacket.
Oh, you know, just
bullying is what that is. Come on, turn around. There you go. Don't fall off, don't fall off, don't fall off. Come on. There we go. We love to see it. You got anything? No. Your back's gonna hurt in the morning, but that is not my problem. Alrighty. There's Megan. Here are a few more secrets. And these two never really turn around. So the Silver Spike, rather than the Karnaca Gazette, is onto something. Just, you know, all things being equal, they went for, the more plausible explanation, that, the rich want to hoard the cure for themselves, which, realistic. Considering that the wealthy nations of this planet are, wow, can't get through the fish, are refusing to open up the patents for the COVID vaccine, screwing over absolutely everybody. But, turns out that the real reason for Luca keeping Hypatia here is even more sinister than that. Okay, so here's that chain to climb down. There's one more dude. Megan is already waiting. But, before we go, let's do one more. There's a bone charm. Okay. So, like I said, I'm not playing this on, like, total completionist settings, but I am curious. Hold on. Did I? Oh my goodness me, I didn't even take the paint. Just stared at it. And I didn't even say, all the paintings so far that we've seen were, of course, original Sokolov's, but this is an original Delilah. for all the members of the conspiracy, or for members of the coup, you will find Delilah paintings, and they are stunning. Okay, that's a painting. Right, so there's another bone charm. What else might we have missed? There was a blueprint next to her.
Grand Guard personnel. Shift change is at midnight. Miss the boat, you get another shift without pay.
And there was another blueprint downstairs. Where is that bone charm? Oh, I remember now. Of course. Of course. Okay. He better not turn around. Ever. I'm not sure if that glass is still intact. I think it is. There we go. That's you done. And with that, we've choked out almost everybody on this entire map. That's a coin, that's now mine. Okay. Let's see.
Sometimes I remember the breeze on my skin. Always conflict, power, greed, lust. For me, what I wouldn't give just to hold your hand in mine one more time. I see a line collapsing on a dozen workers. A beggar succumbs to blood flies. The cat sleeps on a velvet pillow. I knew this world 15 years ago. Some part of me remains, but the world seems strange. Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
Money! Good thing I went to check one more time.
Somewhere a noble woman is beating a servant. He is but a boy. The beating would leave him blind. He was late with the tea.
Rich people are bastards. Just because Emily happens to be one of the benevolent ones.
Would this place be any different had I not passed from the world?
Props.
He wanted to point the way, help you onto a path. Now, Let us be lost here together for a moment.
Because, I mean, last episode we did a lot of just walking around and listening to people, and, you know, because all of the NPCs here are either guards or puppies or Hypatia. There's not a lot of that happening, so...
When others might choose to draw blood,
it's just...
you find another way. This, I think, is my highest praise. Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way. Yes, there is more here than corruption and pain. Don't despair. There is goodness here too.
Oh. Well, if there's some people being awake...
Tells the prisoners with lies. Tells them they are to be let go. Or that they have a visitor. A picnic for three. She waited for just the right moment to tell them the mushrooms were poison.
Nothing, she says. Worse than nothing.
Okay.
Damn it,
You okay, lads? Okay, I know that, I remembered after the second episode that there was, sadly, I missed, the office, of the, what's Reederei in English again? Can't remember. But the shipbuilder who concepted and, well, who built the ISS Jessamine, they have an office by Composita Docks, and I forgot to go in those because they have, like, the blueprint, like, blown up big on the wall, and there's some stuff in the safe. And I only remembered that, like, you know, how sometimes at 2 a.m. you sit up at night and you go, missed that. So I'm just thinking, is there any area here that I might have missed? Let's have another wander around upstairs, because I think there might be some more rooms down this side of the building, because this is where, you know, on the other side we found the rune, but I think you can also get in on another side here. We've done the thing where... Okay, we've been in here. Alright. Okay, so that's blocked off. We've done the thing where you get... Oh, there's himself. There you go. We've done the bit above the elevator. We've spied on these guys. And I know that they don't have anything like super valuable lying around.
So many hands built this place, and it is so grand. Was so grand. It could have been a paradise for all.
Right. There's something else, like, there's something drawing me to the front of the building.
I am tired. How long, my dearest? How long must I endure in this shadow state?
Right. I took the back way in, but we came in on the ground floor. Here we go. One more secret. One more lovely, lovely secret. Safe code 877. You got it. Oh yeah, and I think one horrible surprise waiting in the corner. Another blueprint. Combat sleep dive formula. Wow. I mean, you know, not that we're entering combat much, but it does mean that they act a lot more quickly. Which helps with unaware enemies as well. Oh. Yeah, him I was remembering. That might have been the bloody thing that Hamilton saw.
One of the Crown Killer's playthings.
Someone drag around. Oh god, he doesn't even have a head anymore. Letter from Matilda. Dear heart, I keep thinking of what you told me. If it's true, if that's really what you saw. He talked about what he saw. And that was the end of the lieutenant. Right, so what started as the hunt for one more bone charm led us down a rabbit hole. But I think we truly do have everything now. Let's see, is there a shortcut? Okay, Megan is that way. I think there is. Ah, that's locked, okay. Oh yeah, that leads to the kitchen. Right, because the shutters, the kitchen has shutters that open too. And they open out onto these rocks. Question is, can I follow them whoop, all the way around? Let's give ourselves a cheeky save. And with good reason, there he is. Let's see, what happens if I just...
Someone just heard a dog bark or something. Of course, now we're all on edge.
I mean, could I... Oh. Okay, just do me a favor and don't fall in. Oh, buddy. He's fine. He's just unconscious. Oh. You do that, Megan. You do that. Alrighty. Nothing else lying around. I did make it. By the skin of my... Well, not so bad, but...
Can we leave this place yet? I don't like it. Ready now?
I don't like it either.
Yes. Let's get back to the ship.
Did you find Sokolov?
No. But Hypatia was the Crown Killer.
What? I don't believe you.
The Duke tricked her into injecting herself with a flawed version of her serum. It changed her, but there was an antidote, so she's alive. If she remembers the murders, she'll have to deal with that.
What about Sokolov?
They gave him to a man named Kieran Jindosh. Do you know him?
Everybody knows him. the grand inventor of Serkonos.
Then he's next. Let's hope Anton's all right.
Whoop whoop. One body detected. Oh, that must have been that must have been the puppy. Ooh, those stats are looking nice. Good thing I remembered to go back for the painting. Or, well, I didn't even remember. I was just like, you know, lurched back into Hypatia's lab, and I was like, wait. Sunken rack. Oh! Oh, that was a special action. Cool. Swim out to the partially submerged boat. Counter serum. Abandoned basement. And release the hounds. Let the starving hounds out against the Grand Serkonan Guard. Just glad that, you know, even the pups that later did also hop out didn't decide to munch on them, because that does happen. If you let them, like, just reign free, they attack them. Alright. That went well, I think. I think we took, like, what, 2.5 hours roundabout? That's pretty good going. And I didn't even, yeah, I had just enough time to do this within one session. Cool. So we cured Dr. Hypatia. We jumped off a really tall building. I'm surprised that that wasn't one of the special actions. Oh well. Well, that was it for another episode of Grumble Plays Dishonored 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and a comment on your way out. It really helps me. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go do that now. Hit the bell icon. I'm posting these every week. And then there's lots of other good videos that are coming up. Some about Dishonored, some about Deathloop. Working on the series for that. You can find me on Twitter at _AnnaMarabella. Please check out my Patreon and my Ko-fi. You can find me on Patreon at patreon.com/AnnaMarabella and on Ko-fi at ko-fi.com/grumble. Ko-fi especially acts as my tip jar, so, you know, no strings attached. If you just want to kick me a couple bucks to say thank you for, you know, any of these videos, please do so. It is highly appreciated. Patrons and members who subscribe monthly also get early access to these series and to lots of other content that I post over the course of the month. Check the description box below for all of those links, including an invite link to my Discord server. You can just check that out, get access, and see if you like it there. We have a cute little community going there that I'm hoping to build out. That's all from me this week. I hope you're all keeping very well and have a lovely day. Bye.